Fortnight. Good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world, and more on the subject of black privilege. There's so much information here, I'm overwhelmed, but this is a classic example of what we're talking about here. New court papers have been filed in the High Court regarding Brian Molefe's pending pension repayment, muddying the waters of what is actually due. Neither Solidarity or other organizations that initiated the legal proceedings have been able to get copies of the legal documents, but the trade union confirmed that no money has yet changed hands. So what's the background to this? The Eskom Pension and Provident Fund, or EPPF, was not the one who initially pursued the matter. It was, in fact, the trade union Solidarity that approached the courts at first to obtain a payment order. The last time the High Court was involved was on the 25th of January 2018, which is 2 years ago, when it handed down a judgment setting aside Molefe's retirement and directing that he repay the amounts paid to him by virtue of his purported retirement. It also dismissed his application to be reinstated as CEO of Eskom, from which he claimed he had never resigned, as the agreement that necessitated his departure from Eskom was dependent on his eligibility for early retirement. Molefe subsequently unsuccessfully sought leave to appeal against the judgment before the High Court, the Supreme Court of Appeal, and the Constitutional Court. The Constitutional Court's dismissal of Molefe's application for leave to appeal against the judgment of the High Court meant that the judgment of the court had to be complied with, and Molefe had to repay the funds paid out to him when he resigned from his post in 2016. Get that? He had to repay the money. This is a court ruling. Now the EPPF say it has accordingly applied to the High Court for an order that would enforce the judgment by, amongst other things, which includes the amendment of the amount in question by setting off the amounts owed by him against the benefit he transferred into the fund from the Transnet Retirement Fund, and further directing him to repay the balance that remains owing after the set-off. The amount apparently became payable to him when he left his employment with Transnet, and he elected instead to transfer it into the fund. The fund also seeks an order directing SARS, or South African Reserve Services, to refund all taxes paid to it by the fund as a result of Molefe's retirement. The EPPF says the matter is sub judice before the court, and the fund will only comment fully once these proceedings have been concluded. We assure our members and stakeholders that the fund is pursuing all avenues available in law to ensure that the order of the High Court is fully complied with. Molefe confirmed that the EPPF has filed papers in the High Court citing him as a respondent. He says, "The paper seeks to correct or vary a judgment that I have unsuccessfully tried to appeal in the past. It refers to the judgment by Justice Matajani in favor of the DA and Solidarity, where he ordered Molefe to return over 10 million rand and change, which were unlawfully paid out to him by the EPPF. He was awarded over 30 million rand in employee benefits in total. Molefe agrees with the EPPF that the amount ordered is not what is due. He has argued in the past that the figure is close to 3 million rand, but it's still not clear what Molefe actually owes the fund. Molefe was ordered to pay trade union Solidarity after a cost order was given by the court. Anton van Baal, who led the charge for Solidarity, has confirmed that the 200,000 rand owed to them has been settled. He did raise concern over the fact that the union was not included in the latest court application, as it was driving force behind the process, not the EPPF, which initially refused to pursue the matter. Now, just another classic case of black privilege. Here you've got a very well-connected ANC cadre who lands with top positions in different state-owned enterprises. It's like, dodgem cards or musical chairs. They move from one chair to another, get big salaries, get all these pension funds, screw up the companies, doesn't matter, go to another one, screw that one up, and so it goes on. This is black privilege in action. And black privilege does not extend to the general black population. Let's get that quite clear. It only extends to the well-connected who keep on landing up these cushy jobs and screwing up things for South Africans in general. Alright guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, stay safe. Bye for now.